At around 1:19 p.m. on October 24th, Troop A dispatch reported that a green Jeep Gladiator, Arkansas plate AVU63C, had just been stolen from a hospital near I-630. The Little Rock Police Department advised that a firearm was left in the vehicle, meaning the female suspect could be armed and dangerous. Tracking data showed the stolen Jeep heading southbound on I-530, then exiting onto US 167 South.
Show me your hand! Show me your hand!
The trooper located the vehicle near US 167 and Gillette Trail, traveling 85 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. When lights and siren were activated, the driver, later identified as Paige Chandra Flood, shook her head no, refusing to stop. As the pursuit intensified, the trooper executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, at 7315 US 167, causing the Jeep to veer off the road, overturn, and come to rest.
Yeah, it's a stolen vehicle. I appreciate it.
Flood, who had a suspended driver's license and was not wearing a seatbelt, was ejected from the vehicle and found unresponsive in the weeds. Medical personnel arrived and transported her to UAMS for treatment. At the scene, officers recovered the stolen SIG 9mm handgun, and the vehicle's owner retrieved his belongings. Due to the severity of Flood's actions and injuries, an arrest warrant affidavit was filed, charging her with felony fleeing, vehicle and firearm theft, reckless driving, and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. On August 2nd, 2023, at approximately 9:42 p.m., an officer attempted to stop a 2021 Dodge Durango traveling westbound on Interstate 40 for speeding. The SUV, bearing Tennessee tag BLM 4202, exited at Mound City Road, exit 281. But instead of stopping, the driver accelerated sharply, passing a truck on the shoulder before turning southbound. Moments later, the Durango made another sharp turn, re-entering E40 eastbound, continuing to flee at dangerously high speeds. The suspect pushed the vehicle past 100 miles per hour, recklessly weaving through traffic. Near the 282-mile marker, the Durango squeezed between two eastbound vehicles, forcing one onto the shoulder. The driver showed complete disregard for public safety, prompting the pursuing officer to perform a TVI maneuver. The maneuver caused the Durango to lose control, collide with a concrete barrier, overturn, and finally come to rest on the south shoulder of the interstate.
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand!
Keep your hands up and face away from me. Face away from us. Shut your door. Keep your hands up. Where's your other hand? Keep your hand up. Through something.
Officers quickly approached, ordering the occupants out and taking them into custody without further incident. The West Memphis Fire Department arrived to assist. The driver, later identified as Taylor Lattimore of Cordova, Tennessee, was transported to Regional 1 Medical Center for evaluation. An arrest warrant was filed charging Lattimore with felony fleeing, reckless driving, speeding, and multiple traffic violations. On January 20th, 2020, in Bullock County, Georgia, the Martin Luther King Jr. parade had just wrapped up when 27-year-old Terrence Johnson decided to put on a show of his own, a high-speed police chase through town. It all started when an officer spotted his white sedan with suspended tags. Instead of pulling over, Terrence hit the gas, risking not just his own life, but his passengers as well.
Still going, bullet, still going.
Let GSC take it.
Tempo.
Alright, bullet, GSC has lead now.
Police let the Georgia State Patrol take the lead, but they caught up again when Terrence veered into a tight neighborhood, tearing through front yards. When the chase finally ended, officers dealt with the passengers while others took off on foot after Terrence. A local homeowner pointed them under his house, where Terrence had crawled in, thinking he'd found the perfect hiding spot. But he didn't count on Pike, the K-9 unit.
Run it back. Stop running!
What's your location?
Terrence, come on out. They said they thought they heard him down here. Where's he at? Get out of there!
Terrence was arrested and charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, and driving without a license. As for his passengers, it remains unclear whether they were part of his crimes or just along for the ride.
Yeah, just north of 73, slow down.
The year 2023 was a wild one for Casey Register. The 20-year-old from Stillwater, Oklahoma, was reported missing on Valentine's Day after his mother hadn't heard from him in over a week. Worried sick, she alerted authorities, and police across the state searched for his silver 2016 Lincoln MKZ. 8 days later, Casey returned home. But his time off the police radar didn't last long. On June 27, 2023, officers in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, spotted his Lincoln flying down the highway at 100 miles per hour, triggering a high-speed chase.
Yeah, just north of 73, slow down to bring it up, please.
After his arrest, police searched his car and found a small bottle of cannabis oil and a vape pen. Once medically cleared, Casey was booked for felony fleeing, with his bond set at $155,000. What was he doing in Pine Bluff, nearly 400 miles from home? No one knows. And as for his mysterious disappearance earlier that year, that remains a question mark. Crawford County, Arkansas. Around 7:10 p.m., authorities were alerted to a stolen vehicle driven by a juvenile who had made suicidal statements, heading northbound on U.S. Highway 71 from Alma. Officer Brandon Williamson located the vehicle and initiated a pursuit. Despite hitting a guardrail on the driver's side, the team continued driving north at high speed.
On the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground.
By 7:31 p.m., additional units joined and took over the chase. The suspect's vehicle exceeded 120 miles per hour and repeatedly swerved into oncoming lanes to pass traffic, creating an extreme risk to other motorists. Officers maintained pursuit while coordinating tactical options to safely end the incident.
I almost got her a couple times, but like every time the car would like be right, like
She got up on yeah, she got up on the rocks.
yeah, she was up on the train tracks.
She got up on the rocks.
At 7:39 p.m., a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, forced the car off the road, where it struck a telephone pole. When the driver attempted to re-enter the highway, a second TVI brought the vehicle to a complete stop after colliding with a speed limit sign. The car was confirmed stolen through the Crawford County Sheriff's Office. EMS evaluated the juvenile, finding no immediate injuries, and the youth's father, William White, took custody to transport the teen for mental health evaluation. Between 1997 and 2013, the Ford Crown Victoria was the police car. Even today, when you see one, you probably assume it's an undercover cop. But on May 9, 2022, in Georgia, GSP Trooper Moore spotted an old Crown Vic with dark tinted windows and knew something was off. After making a quick U-turn, he realized a street race was in progress. As he pulled up, the Crown Vic's driver veered into an empty parking lot, probably hoping to shake the trooper. Bad idea. The GSP stopped using Crown Vics for a reason. They can't outrun Dodge Chargers.
Let me get out! Open the door! Open the door!
The driver, 26-year-old Conte Brown, was arrested and charged with fleeing and multiple traffic violations. Officers also smelled marijuana on him, and his glazed-over eyes didn't help his case. Trooper Moore likely added a DUI charge to his growing list of legal troubles. Brown was taken to the hospital for a blood test and to treat minor scrapes from the chase. Once medically cleared, he was booked into Mogi County Jail. Bentonville, Arkansas. On December 10th, 2024, around 7:05 a.m., Trooper First Class Marshall Hill clocked a light gray Toyota Avalon speeding at 90 miles per hour, northbound on Interstate 49. The driver, later identified as Zachary Dutton, ignored emergency lights and sirens, fleeing through a dead-end parking lot, a school zone, and onto State Highway 72 at dangerously high speeds. The chase ended when Dutton's vehicle veered off the road, slammed into a retaining wall, and crashed into a partially built barn at 1160 Sugar Creek Road. Trooper Hill detained Dutton and his passenger, Caitlin Brown, who was unbelted and injured. A search revealed 2 meth-filled syringes and a bag of white crystal powder. Brown admitted both were addicted to meth. Dutton was read his Miranda rights, and a felony citation was approved.
1050, 1050.
On January 24, 2021, in Troup County, Georgia, GSP Trooper Barnett was wrapping up a long overnight shift when a silver Mustang caught his eye. It was swerving all over the lane, and when Barnett ran the plates, things got even stranger. The tag belonged to a black Ford Expedition. Same brand, totally different vibe. To Trooper Barnett, this meant two things. Either the Mustang was stolen, or the driver wasn't exactly legal. That was reason enough to pull it over. The driver, 24-year-old Anthony Swansea, pulled to the side but kept the car in drive. He stared into his side mirror, waiting for the perfect moment to hit the gas. And that's exactly what he did. What followed was a reckless chase through residential streets. Swansea narrowly avoided T-boning someone pulling into their driveway, then sped down a straightaway like he was in a drag race. But his escape plan fell apart when he made a wrong turn onto a dead-end road, bringing the chase to an embarrassing halt. Turns out, in his rush to escape, he missed the giant no outlet sign.
Get up! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! You're at gunpoint! Show me your hands! Get up!
Watch your step now. Hold on, there's some branches hanging right there. Come this way.
Trooper Barnett found him stuck in the deadfall, and Swansea's excuses didn't hold much weight. He claimed he ran because his license was suspended and he didn't have insurance. And the plates? That's how the car came when I bought it. Let's be real. Who celebrates a new job by driving drunk at 6 a.m. without a license, insurance, or valid plates? Swansea sure did, and it cost him big.
Get off the bike! Get off the bike! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
On May 25, 2024, 18-year-old Richard Silva led police on a high-speed motorcycle chase after ignoring commands to pull over. Silva, with a passenger wearing a black and red backpack, fled on a North Carolina-plated bike, reaching speeds of 65 to 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic.
North Carolina, there are two riders on it. One rider has a white pants. The second rider has a black and red backpack. We are eastbound to 64, approaching West 115.
The chase escalated as Silva sped through busy streets, with police staying close behind and coordinating via radio. Despite the high-risk pursuit, officers maintained a safe distance, avoiding the deployment of a K-9 unit, which may have extended the chase.
We are going through the intersection, straight through the intersection, exiting 264.
This is the intersection. What are the speeds?
25 right now. It is a North Carolina license plate. 2 as in number, fast, common spelling. 4 is in number, U is in uniform, 2 ride.
300, speed 65.
Right on the bottom.
The chase ended when Silva turned onto Fur Avenue, a dead-end street. With nowhere to go, he slowed, and officers quickly surrounded him, ordering both suspects to the ground. Silva's decision to turn may have been due to panic or unfamiliarity with the area. Though the pursuit caused traffic disruptions and posed a risk to public safety, no property damage or injuries occurred. Officers handled the situation professionally and avoided using force.
Get off the bike! Get off the bike! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Silva was arrested without incident and now faces charges of evading police and reckless driving. The passenger, not charged, is still being questioned. Join us for our thrilling shoots if you crave more heart-pounding action and breathtaking excitement. Don't go anywhere, because we're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned so you don't miss out on the next shocking moments coming your way soon.